Alright. But yeah, just like doing this and stuff and doing the particle effects for that and everything. Like that always like sent me into a spiral of like, how do they do that? I won't learn. And then I'm lazy and I don't learn it. There you are, you little shitter. I really want to kill this guy fast. I'm just gonna heal spam in front of him, and I'm just gonna cast the spell over and over again. So that'll kill everything like, really quickly as I run out of mana. There we go. Some of you may be saying to yourself, that wasn't very amazing or epic of a fight. Well, I don't want to ruin this for you guys, but that's not a boss. That's a normal enemy who's made into an elite that they're introducing you to. Alright, I think they did very good pacing in this game, by the way. Like, they introduce you to the superior mobs, they introduce you to the mobs who do AoE very early on, and they do it in a pretty good way. Like, it's somewhat difficult. If you're not paying attention, you don't know what you're doing for the first time. They're very challenging, they're very irritating because they attack very regularly and they don't slow down at all. So you have these moments where you're like, ah, these guys are freaking annoying as hell to fight. What am I supposed to do against them? Then you find out, oh, I'm just supposed to focus him, I don't want to focus down his minions. Oh, I should have probably done this, as I use all the wrong spells. Let's use this one. Like I said. Amazing. But there'll be bosses later on who can pull you into them. Pretty much the Warden is the Butcher from Diablo or Pudge. Sort of like Pudge from Dota. Or Warcraft 3. I don't know how you want to bring it up. Either way, very annoying. Ooh, that's a person with the rising sun thing. If any of you know what that is. So we can use fire storm.
So you opened the time
at level 4. We also have cold snap. I've never used cold snap before. Ice Nova and Ice Spear. Ice Spear is... That's a really interesting thing. Second form has a 600 second form. Pierce close enemies before exploding with a much higher critical. I want to actually use this spell. Thank you.
a necromancer.
He's just telling me about that.
I've travelled inland
no
on
problem. We're not going to use that stuff, but I know for a fact we're not. Don't want that. Don't want that. That is energy shield. We want to identify that. We're going to use that. Don't want that. Except purchase items. Now I think we have something that turns, yeah, a normal into a rare. So we're definitely gonna buy. We're gonna turn our wool gloves into a. Nah, we won't turn them into a upgrade thing. Thingy majiggy my baby. Alright, he doesn't have anything I really want. Let's see if she has any weapons that I didn't want to sell. I wanted. Actually, I did want to sell because we have all this stupid weapon shit on us. That time I didn't want to sell. I just have a habit of hitting sell. I don't like buying stuff a lot of the time. I like sort of finding it. She has goat horns. So this is 11, but it only has 1 in slot. This has 2. I'm gonna buy this one because it has 2 slots and we need the extra one. Alright, so while we may not get as much damage, we are gonna upgrade it to a rare. So we are gonna get plenty of damage from it. So 6% increased elemental damage with weapons. 6% increased fire damage adds... It's okay. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the greatest. Actually, can we equip 2 wands? So we can have 2 wands out. I guess we can't use both wands, but we can have 2 equipped. Now increase our spell damage quite a bit. Gonna sell that. Gonna equip this. Can't right now though, because we're in the store. Equipped it now. Sell item. What's this ring have to offer us? I don't want to use that ring either. If you're not gonna use it and you're not willing to go and wait and trade for it, then why have it at all? Now, actually, let's equip Ice Spear to our Center Mouse button, because I keep using W, which is the spark ability, quite regularly. That to the point it doesn't really matter where it is. And let's see the spell. So actually it looks really interesting. It's the one spell that we saw what's his name using against us early on, the medical box guy from the shipwreck, the Molly Gull. This is the spell he used against us, but it seems like if later on, maybe if I decide to go with a crit build for magic, this spell will be really handy. One of the things I'm thinking about right now is I did some PvP on my Templar, and I actually ended up dying all 5 matches. I didn't get one win in any of them. And PvP's arena based, and it's, what is it? It's 1v1 and 3v3. So does that actually, oh wow, that pierces anyone close by. So that really isn't good for clearing out areas. Seems like a lot of the ice skills are very AoE blasty areas. Like, this is the first spell I've seen. Well, I shouldn't say that because this is the only first spell. These are the only 4 ice spells I've seen. And Cold Snap. Cold Snap as well. That, damn. That does quite a bit of damage. Our wand is pretty good. I wish it was a little more AoE based. The wand we use, not the wand, but Ice Spike does a lot of damage though, and if, I mean, enemies are close like this, it goes through them like butter. So that's good. What was I talking about before I got on this whole thing? I mean, we have Firestorm, we can use it at level... Crap, I forgot what level that is for. So, I mean, we won't have to worry about that later on. Oh wait, there's a path up here. Why can I... It felt like it couldn't go forward anymore. Oh. Okay, no, we're good. This is the first time I've been in this layout of the area, which just shows that the area is still pretty randomized. I'm just gonna spam Frost Nova out until everything dies, because that's the best strategy I can give you if you're new to this area. So that AoE like that is freaking amazing. This is pretty much how I played my Templar. I went through with a sweep. And sweep works very effectively against shit like this. I guess it's the further away the enemy is, the more crit damage it does. I have to wonder, I haven't seen the crab people shatter before their shell breaks. Well, I don't recall seeing it. So let's try freeze one. I guess we're not going to freeze any of them. That just, oh my god, this cast speed on most of our spells. Just insane. The only thing I have complaint for is fireballs. At the moment. And that's more to do with, not the game's balancing it and making it so that's how it is. That's just like, I sort of wish the fireball was a little bit faster of a spell. Here's the waypoint. What was it? Pretty sure I didn't say this, but you can reset every area you visit by clicking Control and then hitting the area you want to go to. So say you're say you want to restart, and we'll be farming the ledge a little bit, which is the best farming place in the Act 1 zone. Say you're on the ledge. I just passed up a thing of bones. Nope, that kills them instantly, so ice is actually very good against them. There's the flooded area, which we need to go in. and kill the giant crab person, who has 2 forms. He's like those little crabs that keep breaking off the shell. Then become little ranged enemies instead of melee. I'm sure we'll run into a few of them in a second. These guys. There's a champion version of them in here that you have to kill. Bam, fireball, fireball. I think we should talk about animation more, because at least I sounded like I knew what I was talking about. Like, I know probably how we're out of sync, how awkward I must sound when I'm talking about some things, but that's just because, as you can tell, I don't stop to take many breaths. I don't slow down. Like, I always feel like I have to speak fast, or I'm gonna lose where I was at, which I lose actually quite often, talk about random stuff. But just a little advice when you want to go farm in a certain area, and you can farm wherever you want. I mean, I'm just talking about from experience so far from where I found, and what I've learned based on people who played the closed beta, that the ledge is the best place to farm. I don't know why we picked that up. It's just a random white item. It's not actually going to be beneficial to us. This is what you should always be doing when going up against enemies that are melee. Especially if you're playing the witch early on, because you don't have shit for HP. I mean, well, we do, because I mean, I think we're a little higher level than we should be to be in this area. But just in general, I usually Jesus, why are there so many of them? That's not what you want to do. We're not tanky at all. Oh, okay, these guys weren't coming over. I thought these guys were coming over.